I wanted to talk to you about something that's, been on my mind and close to my heart as of lately. So life is full of, positives and then negatives. It's never a stagnant, straight line. One thing that I've noticed in my life is that a lot of the times things will be going phenomenal, very smooth, And I'm like, okay, life is great. And then somehow something negative happens and it all crumbles. And it's always like the devil's tapping me on the shoulder. And I'm the type of person where I give into peer pressure and the things that are happening around me very easily. That's one thing I'm working on constantly. So I feel like I get sucked into external variables, the people around me, and then whatever I do have going on at that particular time, I feel like I throw it all away. So my life's been a constant battle between, doing the right thing and doing the wrong thing. And at times, I'm very consistent and I do the right things over and over. But then there comes a point where, I fuck it all up again. And, it's very hard. I don't know if y'all could relate to this, but life is hard, man. Very hard. And a lot of times it's hard to accept in our minds and in our hearts that, there's always going to be suffering and there's always going to be negativity and there's always going to be, the devil tapping on our shoulder. One wrong move, one wrong mistake, and you're back at start one, or maybe even 3 steps behind. I've noticed that in my life, even in sports, even in school. I've always started off good, but then there comes a time where it all gets destroyed, all discombobulated, and it's a tough subject to talk about sometimes, but I feel like when you are going through the negative times, when you are going through the struggle, when you do hit that rock bottom, life is teaching you a lesson, and in turn, it turns into a blessing. I feel like the people that can push through those tough times and those rough times are the ones that end up being fulfilled and happy in the end. And I realized, recently I've been going through kind of a depression, and I had a lot of things going for me, a couple months back, and then I feel like it all crumbled again. And I was really reflecting on what I had done and the people I surrounded myself with in those particular situations that led to me being down and not feeling like myself. And I realized that this happens to everybody, and your perspective and the way you look at things changes everything. So if you guys are going through some tough times right now, just know it's not gonna last. You may be thinking that your world is coming to an end at this particular time, but know that there's always hope. Hang in there, and from now on, no setbacks, no looking back. If the devil's tapping on your shoulder, just use this as a reminder that you're strong enough. Brush that off and keep going forward. Let's do this together. We end this, baby. Love you guys. Boom.